There is a possibility of the Pi in-app mining going away very, very soon. And this is very important. And if you look at the block explorer for Pi, let's take a look at what has happened on the mainnet in the past 24 hours regarding the lock token right here and the unlock token. And if you look at the Pi chart, it is covered that markets have broken out of this very area of support and taken liquidity out of the market, which means there's a possibility of market moving upward or market coming downward. So let's take a look at this in detail, and also Bitcoin price right here. All of this and many more in this very video. So watch the video along. The most important thing here is there is a possibility that the Pi in-app mining is going to pause very soon because there is a lot of concern about investors. If you come to the block explorer right here and you come to the mainnet, it discovers something very important here is that the max supply is 100 billion token. And if you come to coin market cap, it discover 100 billion. If you look at total supply, which coin market cap record 100 billion, and if you look at the block explorer, it is not so. The total supply right now for Pi is 10.4 billion. But what is reported here is not accurate as what is on the blockchain. And we have to follow what is on the blockchain because that is very important. And another thing here is the circulating supply, 6.463 billion Pi already in circulation, which is the same with what we are seeing right here. And this is very important. Why? If you look at what is ongoing for the past 24 hours, it is covered that the currently locked mine token right here have been increasing. Okay, there is an increase, but the unlock mine reward have decreased, which means there is a pause right here, which is very, very important. And why? Because there is a concern about if an investor, let's say like you or myself, maybe we did not buy Pi early, you want to buy Pi at $1 with a $1,000. Okay, that means you are getting a 1,000 Pi. And somebody can mine the same equivalent in 1 month. And the person can do that maybe month in, month out, which means the person can just come to the market right here and dump that very coin on the investors, which is not very favorable. In fact, one of the reasons why I have been talking about this on this very channel, for the fact that this very token is still in the mining process, it is very, very risky. If you take a look at a lot of Telegram airdrops and many more airdrops that we've seen in the past, immediately mining ends, they list the token on an exchange so that there will not be other mine token that will flux into the market, thereby increasing the circulating supply and also bringing the price all the way to the downside, which is not very favorable. And of course, if you look at the Pi blockchain, it is discovered that this max supply is very, very huge, which is very, very significant. So if you take a look at the total supply, which is 10.4 billion, and we have max supply of 100 billion, it is discovered that it is only 10.4% that have been mined. The other 86% have not been mined, which means it will not be favorable for investors. Let's say, for example, you want to buy and hold Pi in the long term. That is why I advise you guys that Pi is not a coin you should hold for long term. Rather, you should trade it day in, day out, or hold it for 1 month, 3 months, and maximum 6 months. And this is very important because if somebody is getting this token from mining and then the person come to the market and dump it on investors, it will not be favorable. People will not be interested in buying the token on the long term. And one of the reasons why the Pi core team is taking this step so as to slow down the circulating supply. And this is very, very important. And if you want to make a case and you want to compare the Pi mining to Bitcoin mining, I want to tell you that this is a different case altogether. This is not a proof of work mechanism. The Pi mining process is not based on proof of work. Meanwhile, the Bitcoin mining process is based on proof of work, and that is very important. So for me, stopping the in-app mining will be very important, and it will help the Pi token to scale all the way to the upside because this very concern is very important. And that is why I said don't invest in Pi in the long term. 1 year, 2 years, don't do that. But for day-to-day trading, that is very, very fine. So the in-app mining may come to an end very soon. If you come to the Pi price chart right here, if you've been following me, I'll be talking about the market coming back down to collect liquidity before the next move to the upside, and that is very important. And exact same thing the market did. Market come back down, and then we see this very move into the same level, which is very important right now. And right now market is at this very point. So what next for the Pi price? What I am personally expecting is for market to move upward, and regardless of the fact that we've seen a significant dump in the market, markets have possibility of coming back down right now as I speak. Market is going to come back down a little bit and then move upward. And by the way, if the market did not cross this very area of important resistance right here, don't consider taking any position on the Pi price chart, because this was an order block in the past right at this very point, which means for the market to move upward, we must have to see this very market move here, create a new high with a bullish candle before the next move to the upside, and that is what you need to pay attention to. So on the immediate short term on the Pi price chart, expect the market to come back down a little bit, and then the next move should create a bullish candle that close above this very area right here of resistance. Once we see that, then the market is going to from here move into this very area of important resistance as well, which I have been talking about on this very channel. This is what you must have to pay attention to right now if you are mining Pi, or if you are doing day trading or week trading on Pi. The Bitcoin price action right here have been very, very sweet and unique. Why? Because in my immediate last video, I told you guys that you should wait that the market is going to come back all the way to the downside, and I'll be giving that information on this very Telegram channel. So if you're not on the Telegram channel, the link in the description of this very video and also in the pinned comment, because we're going to take this very trade right on this very channel, and I'm going to give that trade very soon once the strategy play out as expected. So I am expecting the market to come back down a little bit. Why? Because if you look at it, market come back down here, move upward, come back down, create a new low, move upward, create a new low, which means market have possibility of moving upward and come back down again and create another new low. So point of interest on the price action right now is this very area where the market is right now. So we have a order block right at this very point. This is an order block together with a fair value gap that occur right here. That is why we are seeing the market at this very point. The next thing that will happen right here is a collection of liquidity from this very point, and the market is going to move upward a little bit and then come back down to this very area before the final move upward. And of course, if market did not break out on this very level of important resistance trend line, market is not going to move upward. So what I am paying attention to right now is very, very simple. Pay attention to the market coming back down a little bit before the next move to the upside. And the exact area after collection of liquidity is this very point right here. This is the next order block that we see on this very price action. So expect the market to come back down, okay, collect liquidity, move upward, and then come back into this area before the final move upward as well. So I would prefer taking the trade after collection of liquidity from here and I see good volume in the market, or market go upward, come back down, liquidity collection from this very point, and I see good volume in the market, I will take a trade from this very point in this very area. These are the 2 points I am looking at right now on the Bitcoin price chart. Once I see significant volume at this very point or this very area, I'm going to trigger a buy position and I will drop that trade right here on this very Telegram channel. Join right now, the link in the description. It is a free channel. The most important thing in this very video is the fact that there may be a pause in the in-app mining on the Pi token. This is very important, and I have explained a little bit about the reason why that should pause, so that this very token can have significant move all the way to the upside, or they should bring out mechanism to reduce the circulating supply or to reduce the mining reward. And this is very important. If you take a look at the case of Bitcoin, you discover that having happens every 4 years, and that is very different from what we're seeing on the Pi mining process. Consider supporting this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe if you have not, and turn on the bell notification for more crypto videos like this one. Also check the channel for other crypto content. Join our Telegram channel, the link in the description and also in the pinned comment for more crypto videos.